big thing this series on the pod, Joe, is about draft excluders, which are sort of new to the game, really. I don't think when you were a 16-year-old or 18-year-old starting out in England, you were practicing being a draft excluder. No. And to be honest with you, I don't think you'd potentially make a very good one. I know you're above average height, as you're keen to point out. But
we've clarified that already.
In England and in
Do you need a long draft excluder?
And in Scotland. I think I'd be a good draft.
Oh, you'd be unreal, wouldn't you?
but we've taken it up another level with the draft excluders this series. When we were chatting to Aaron Ramsdale, we discussed going full frontal.
Dave, there was a player who went full frontal the other day. I saw it.
We've had 2 instances so far in the Premier League. Diogo Jota against Newcastle.
Full frontal.
And Dan James for Leeds against Arsenal.
Do you know what? My job a lot was the charger. That's the worst job in football.
That is a bad job.
You would never have got that job.
No,
is
that just because you were rapid?
No, that was just because I was not very good. I wasn't at anything else. I'm not going to beat anyone in the air.
So you couldn't mark.
I wasn't big for the wall. I wasn't tall enough as we've just for the wall. If it clips to the far post, I'm no good to no one there. But I can take one in the mush as good as anyone. So.
No, there's nothing worse. Like actually charging. It's like if you watch someone who doesn't actually really want to charge, like they wait, the whistle goes, and then they bend their run a little bit, like, just to make it later.
Let me tell you, right? I've had
seen some good charges in my time.
I've had some. I've broken leg, ankle, toe, wrist. I've done my medials. Right. The most pain I've experienced on a football pitch is charging and taking one in the nuts. I had a tear in my eye. It was like
straight in.
It was horrible. Worst.
We're on series 6 now. I think this is right. I don't think we've discussed the art of charging.
I was an experienced charger, right? So let me tell you.
I was an experienced charger.
It's the worst job. When you get the jobs on set pieces at pre-season, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to cop a few this year, right? So listen, this is what you got to do. First of all, you got to be a bit cheeky because you got to nick a yard, right? And you got to be brave and a little bit
mental
as well. Like I'm not mental, but I'm brave enough to get it. But you got to be cheeky, right? You're right. There's a few that play at it. They do the bend the run. They go, oh, look at me, I'm brave, and then all of a sudden, then they're on the outside. So yeah. But I did it, and it's bloody painful.
No one's ever made a montage on YouTube of fantastic chargers.
Ooh, I like that.
It's all about goals and beautiful saves.
Yeah.
Like, let's have a charging montage, and there's people that can do that out there.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Send in your clips, people. Sunday League.
If you can get it slow-mo as well, you're right. It never makes a montage.
No one gets any credit for it. It's like just a part of the game that doesn't get any recognition, like the first manning.
Yeah.
Like, everyone goes, what we said, if you're first man at a corner, right, everyone goes, can't even beat the first man.
Yeah.
No one goes, great first man.
You're right. Do you know who was the best, the best first man I've ever, Didier Drogba.
Yeah, he was good.
Oh, unbelievable first man. Forget his goals, cup finals and that. First man,
It's
everyone.
changed his Wikipedia. I noticed that happened after J-Mo's thing.
It's been changed.
We mentioned about changing his Wikipedia to also have that he was a striker and a model rather than just goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I'm saying the podcast was up half an hour and it was changed.
If you've got a good first man, right, Drogba, for instance, right? So if I'm picking up Chris Stark, it's on the board, right? If I come in and Chris Stark scored, Mourinho's going to tear into me, right? So I'll go, I've lost him. Shit. First man gets it away. Everyone breathes the keeper. Everyone breathes the thank God the first man's there.
Yeah. What we need as well, you know, where they do the stuff at the start of the season, they step out in front of the camera, they go, Didier Drogba, striker. Yeah. We need one to step out and just be like, pick one.
Kovacic, charger.
Yeah.